because I think that is interesting, living in England and being an American, is their view of that event, right?
Right.
Yeah, they're leftists.
No, they're not leftists. They're continuing and maintaining the propagandist structure which has maintained that island.
Yeah, they're leftists.
No. They're English.
Leftist.
Nope.
Leftist. I mean, you go on all these British people's social medias. It's all he, him, they, their fucking bullshit.
Is it something that you should say, man?
They hate property rights. They hate profit. They hate the rejection of reason and logic on principle. These people are leftists.
A lot of those things, if you think about them all wrapped together, are fundamental objections to the existence of America.
I know. America represents, it's the representation of reason.
I gotta go to the gym. I can't fucking deal with this. I gotta get the fuck out of my house. That's the best answer for this. And if the live stream cuts and there's no content for you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's because East is the mod, so I might not get kicked.
Yeah,
but I am thoroughly blocked by all of these people.
Americans embrace that.
I don't think these people work.
Reject it.
Exactly. That meaning.
So you reject.
That does not work. There is no way. He's on here all the time. He's got like 10 kids.
Of these principles, which to some degree has been.
He projected on me about how
was designed
into the app.
to oppose Britain. Right? They were the originals. We came up with something new. So England, being the original, seeing how we started, knowing how we think, would naturally undermine that regularly through all of the fine point Anglo-Saxon distinctions in which England doesn't function like America. To show that England is better. Just like America is trying to show that they're better than England by showing, no, you're wrong. These things are actually good. Look how much better than you we are.
That's right, because they practice reason.
Fernanda.
They're trying to prove it by experimentation. They're saying like, oh, you think your crown's doing great. Where's your GDP? Where's your innovation? Looks like your restrictive rules kind of suck.
Well, that's not, I wouldn't say it's empiricism, but...
It is. Science was very popular at the time, and that's why they call America the laboratory of democracy. They're very much of the opinion, we don't know exactly what will work, but we will try it if it's what people want, and then we will evaluate.
It's actually very similar to what Tucker Carlson did with that interview with.
Andre, you're in the Matrix, bro.
Wait, Key, who are you?
And I say hi, baby.
Who is this?
Isa!
Who is this? Talk more.
Just for you. You know me. You know me. I'm not gonna expose myself. Come on, you know me. Don't you?
Oh, the brunch girl?
Okay, you know me. Hey.
Is it the brunch girl?
No. Yeah. Okay.
Are you or are you not? Just say brunch yes or brunch no?
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you hiding?
Hi, babe. I don't know. Go on, babe. I just want to say hi to you.
Sorry, go ahead.
That was very female energy. Jesus.
Oh my God.
That was girls' code. Hello.
Hello.
Where's this girl from?
It doesn't matter. We don't talk about me. Go ahead.
I don't know what was up with my YouTube channel earlier, but I had like 1,300 views.
Your accent is funny.
I shouldn't have killed the live stream.
Motherfucker, your face is rude.
Your accent is funny. Okay, go ahead.
I know it's Canadian, obviously. Everybody makes fun of our accent.
Yes, because it's wrong.
Don't? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, Resistance is a little bit angry just to answer someone in the chat.
Is Resistance there?
Yeah.
No, fuck him.
In Canada, they speak English like Americans and French like Louisans.
Nobody gives a fuck about Resistance stupid opinions.
Stop resisting, Simon.
That's
Yeah.
right. I'll resist Islam till the day I fucking die.
Don't care. Go ahead, please.
Because resistance and Islam are fucking garbage.
Whoa.
Right? See, this is where I'm like, holy shit, Simon just completely redeemed
I
himself.
love it. I could have bet $1 million he would have just said something about my mother.
You should just be thankful he's respectful enough to not criticize your God.
She's not my God, so I don't really care.
What?
But if I say the Prophet Muhammad is a fucking dirty pedophile who has sex with children,
It was one 6-year-old.
Yeah.
there's only one 9-year-old.
Yeah, he's like, that still makes you a pedophile.
Like in their 40s though. Isn't that weird? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Simon, God is the rabbi. He likes to suck the semen out of their weenies. I don't know. I don't even know what that means, to be honest. I think he thinks I'm Jewish or some shit.
Simon, calm down.
He's referencing Machatzitz Mbappé.
Oh, okay. I'm not Jewish, so I wouldn't know what that is. And I'm also very calm.
Yeah, that some people do.
I can insult Islam and be very calm because I don't really care.
Can I please talk to my girl, Isa?
She's not even there.
She's
It's so
there.
moving.
She's not there.
Wait, what? I'm just
Wait,
doing
what?
something. I'm
Hi,
working. What?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. How you
That's
doing?
what shit.
Why does this girl sound like a drunk, like my husband?
I don't know, and I am a little bit confused. I don't think it's the person I was thinking it was.
Brother, I'm gonna talk to you more, and I just want. How are you doing?
I think she's just trolling, to be honest.
Stop! I'm talking
Thank
to
her.
you. Hey,
Honey,
stop.
you sound like you're connected to your car and you're like 5 miles away from your mic too.
Hello, do you hear me? Isa, how you
Barely.
doing? Nah, I'm talking to you.
I'm doing well. I'm working. I'm typing while I am listening to you guys.
What? Okay, go.
Yeah, I moved it to the audience. That was the most annoying shit ever. It's Simon. Bro, shut the fuck up. What the hell, man?
Yeah, I'm confused. I don't think I know who
Yeah,
it
she's
is.
clearly trolling.
I'm a little bit confused.
It really doesn't matter, guys.
Or maybe I know. I don't know, Kiki. I really don't know.
She's a woman. Of course she doesn't know.
Yes. Roya says someone give Simon a horse tranquilizer.
That still
I am
can't.
not.
That still can't
How
stop
can
me.
you on that, Roya?
Let's make them all disappear. Click.
That still won't stop me. No, yeah, sure.
Relax. It's okay. Relax. It's okay. Bring it down a couple. I mean, my God, you're about to have an aneurysm. You're not even Jewish and you're this angry.
I'm Italian. I'm the hottest. I'm the warmest blooded person.
Oh, weird.
Okay.
You got hot blood.
For your own health, I'm saying.
No, I'm chilling. I just slept like
Where
10
did Kiki go? You kicked her?
She
hours. No, I
didn't
just
like
did it in
that.
the audience.
She did not like that.
She finally left because we were making fun of her.
I wasn't really making fun of her. I just, it's fucking annoying to hear just someone keep saying people's names and say absolutely
Oh,
nothing.
fucking annoying.
Whoa.
That's right. What was I doing? Yes, this.
You're getting mad.
I wasn't getting mad. I don't have to be mad to insult Islam and people.
I don't give a mad throw insults.
We know you don't have to. You could be walking down the Champs-Elysees, humming to yourself. But yeah, we know that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, wait, hold on. It's not really an insult to say Islam is garbage.
It's more of a factual statement.
Yeah.
Simon.
Well, I was speaking about Kiki, but
Okay,
I'm aware that that's the attitude.
Value of this sentence. Simon, you are garbage.
You worship a woman that married a cuck.
Define garbage.
You.
He never said he was Christian, Captain. That wasn't me that was saying that, but I am Christian.
I thought you were Catholic.
Yeah, I'm a Christian that hangs out with a bunch of Jews for the most part on this app.
You're not the only one. It happens.
At least you're not black.
I love the emphasis on Jews. You as a captain now.
That was racist.
That was funny. What happened yesterday? There was a completely rowdy room with like, I think it was Amos was like dead modding, and then they had some Islamic woman, Nuha, I think her name was, but she didn't know how to mod. She was like bad at modding, and the trolls came. The trolls came out the woodwork, and I think it started with Sasha, who's like atheist guy. He was quibbling with I want to say not David, Daniel. They were talking with Daniel about like Israel-Palestine stuff, and it got like super heated. And at some point, Nuha, in order to make things like calm down, she said, "No anti-Semitism on the stage." And she says, "I'm going to throw you down if there's any anti-Semitism." So Norm, being annoying, starts pointing out everything as anti-Semitism. And he says like, "Oh, throw him down, that guy, he said this, he said weasel, right?" And then I raised my hand and I said, "Excuse me, can I request that Norm be sent down to the audience because I feel that he is an anti-Semitic representation of the Jewish people, and you said no anti-Semitism on the stage."
Based.
But you didn't throw him down.
Oh, you're standing right in front of it. I was getting ready to ask you, where's the color stuff at?
The what stuff?
Not y'all.
Mm-hmm. Basketball, chess, karate, pickleball.
Oh God.
Ooh, game design. That's a good one.
What is that?
Game design?
Yeah.
Game design is, I mean, they're designers of games.
No, I know what game design is. I'm asking, like, what are you reading?
Oh, I was reading from a club list for my kids' after-school programs.
Oh.
We don't need to be supporting no Ukrainians. They losing the war. We got the Chinese to worry about. The Chinese are effectively colonizing two major superpowers at once in terms of their economy. I think Russia is dependent on the Chinese for a bunch of shit in their economy. I couldn't tell you what everything is, but I know that EVs or electric vehicles is something that
China loves this. China loves this, man. China sees a bunch of European countries destroying themselves. China fucking loves the shit right now. It's probably the biggest hard-on they've ever had in their fucking lives is probably going on right now with the Chinese government. Right? They love this stuff that's going on. Best case scenario for them is Europe to completely obliterate itself and get into World War III. That's the best case because China's out of it. Because people don't understand, right?
Kanin tells how to get women. That's the kind of game she was watching. It's
No.
gang theory.
Alyssa, what up?
Came up with game theory again. What's that dude's name?
Jordan Peterson.
No.
That's fine.
Someone before that.
No kidding.
Well, you know, there's nothing
There's no
before that.
keywords
Because
in
where's
that
the
last thing.
beginning?
It's all just.
I don't know.
You know, it's a
I don't
system
know the
where
beginning.
it's
No, I
kind
know.
of like implementing game theory, you know, and that's basically Jordan Peterson.
Just do a best impression of Kermit the Frog and you'll get him.
Hello, Andre. I would like for you to tell me what is the difference between subjective moralism and objective immoralism?
Shit. It is the realism that we are more concerned about. Well, what do we consider real or not real? Is that the question?
I don't know. Why is Zelensky such a little bitch? He shakes all Democrats' hands before he goes to meeting with Trump, and then he acts like a bitch.
Don't even get me started. This is like the ultimate failure of the diplomatic, Ukrainian diplomacy. I mean, they all should be fired. It's unbelievable. This is the most
embarrassing and shameful incompetence. You know what Trump's favorite word is? Gross negligence. No, gross negligence. He loves that term. He used it last night.
You know what's absolutely phenomenal to me is that he put his own image ahead of any kind of interest, and that's like the most fundamental, the most diplomacy 101 mistake. I mean, it's unbelievable. Just simply unbelievable.
He's an unrepentant cokehead who's never done any self-reflection. He could have won over everybody in just a couple minutes.
Yes.
He's a total piece of shit. That's what he is. He's a piece of shit.
He's not a piece of shit.
He is a piece of shit. They roasted that turd nugget.
The thing is, what's interesting to me is that it sort of got into his head, because what he has done, like when the Russia invaded, was brilliant. I mean, it was truly like a brilliant political move. The West told him get out. He said, "Fuck you, I'm gonna stay with my family." Then the Russians sent their secret service after him. Got their ass kicked, and so he created this aura of competence in his own mind. But you're absolutely right. He never self-reflected. Because he never self-reflected, he was never able to, move forward and adjust accordingly.
You see this, Simon? This is a learning lesson for any atheist in this room. It's called Yom Kippur. Never ignore it. It's to your detriment.
I think Andre's an atheist.
Yep.
Well, you should have some self-reflection too, then, Andre.
I've done quite a bit.
So Andre, where does it go? I'm really interested in what you're talking about right now. Where does it go from here for him?
He needs to salvage that relationship and do everything, literally everything, because now he was in such a good position, because he was going to get boots on the ground without actually getting boots on the ground. With the mineral resource exploration, they would send military contractors and attachés. All of that jazz, and he would create essentially a buffer zone. He already had England.
Why did he say no though?
30,000 troops.
But why did he refuse it?
Because he's a fucking moron, Michael. Because he is so used to
Okay. What's his propaganda for why he refuses it?
Okay, so he has strong-armed Europe into doing whatever he wanted.
Right.
By doing guilt tripping.
They're all a bunch of little bitches.
Yeah, no. But he's doing guilt tripping with a little bit of fear mongering, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, rightfully so, because Europe's proximity to Russia is right there. Their historical memory is very vivid. I mean, they know what the Russian Empire does. They fucking hate it. It's an antithesis to the Western ideals.
Yeah.
So they're much more receptive to his.
They hate it, but they love their gas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do
So
like the cat.
they do like the gas. So that's the thing. And he thought that the same blueprint is going to work in the United States, and it doesn't. Not that it didn't. It doesn't, because it's completely different ballgame. Look pretty. Shut the fuck up. Let Trump run his mouth. To the mega vein.
Well, you saw the
shed on Biden. I'm wonderful. I'm great. I'm going to bring the new age of plenty into the United States. Say what?
You saw the latest update from today. Keir Starmer is saying he was going to come to Washington with Zelensky and Macron to try to make them skill together.
So now adults in the room. I mean, this is so bad. There's such bad optics. Now adults in the room have to come in, fucking take this kindergartner who threw a tantrum by the hand and tell him to do what they want him to do from the beginning. But now he's in a much weaker position because he pissed off everybody. That makes me so mad. Sorry.
He really, He blew it.
Embarrassment.
He fucking blew it. Like it's like a colossal fiasco. A
And
colossal fiasco.
frankly, personally, I do kind of blame him for not wearing a suit when he goes to see the president. Like, seriously, come on, you took a jet to come
No. Listen, that's fine, and the thing is, if you watch body language and you listen to Trump, he's very sympathetic, right? It's not like the same type of rhetoric as they did before, like, oh, he's a dictator, he needs to have election. He's like, okay, cool, we're gonna work this shit out. This is actually gonna be very helpful to us because we're gonna replace China's, natural resources with Ukraine. Ukraine's gonna get stuff out of the deal. We're gonna get stuff out of this deal. Everybody's happy. We're gonna put some more pressure on China from Russia because now it can divert its attention from Ukraine. I mean, it was like a grand plan coming to fruition, and all he had to do is shut the fuck up, sign the treaty.
Andre, are you honestly worried that Ukraine might fall as a result of that meeting?
I don't think they're gonna fall. What's gonna happen is they're gonna have to make much more concession in terms of territory, which is not gonna sit. You see, he fucked himself over as well because now people in Ukrainian parliament, it's not a widespread opinion yet, but they calling for his impeachment because they're fucking they understand what has happened.
Greg, what good is he if he's not friends with Trump?
The interview from Friday just made me completely not like that guy.
Crazy.
I mean, I honestly think that Ukraine could fall. I don't know why you don't think that's a possibility. Syria has fallen. I could name you 10 countries that have fallen just in the past couple of years. Why do you think Ukraine's any different? The reunification of Russia and Ukraine is a potential possibility in the future. I mean, militarily reunified.
No, I doubt it. It's Poland and Baltic states will never allow that to happen.
So you mean to tell me that the world is going to risk World War III to stop Russia and Ukraine from reuniting?
It's not going to be World War
Oh, I'm
III.
sorry. Are you saying some dumb state in the Baltics is going to pull the world into a world war? No, that's impossible. That would never happen.
Now, guys, the main question here, everyone suddenly surprised that they see how Zelensky is retarded. It is not like he's been retarded like recently. He's been retarded from the start of the war. Ukraine had not any diplomacy from the start of the war. It just very obvious now. Even the reason to start in the first place was lack of diplomacy in Ukraine. They never had diplomacy. No, you don't. Yes, it is.
Completely false because the previous president was actually one of the best diplomats. I mean, he was able to navigate Republicans and Democrats really well. He had experience. He had tons of experience. He was also a businessman. He was also like a former oligarch and stuff. So he knew what he was doing really well. He was able to navigate the politics. And Zelensky was actually, it's very interesting. Like his persona was seen as a Trump-like because he's an outsider. He's coming to same kind of rhetoric, drain the swamp. He used the blueprint, Trump's blueprint, when he won his election.
Welcome to the ESL room.
But he's
I really do think that it's true that technically we are like just providing these foreign speakers with English training, and we're the losers.
Yeah, the thing is that
because we aren't making money from these conversations, but
it was from the start.
I'm having some creative breakthroughs at least, but not any financial
everybody
breakthroughs.
has been blinded by the media.
But I figured out a thing on YouTube. See my PTR?
Is a project.
I've been essentially recording these rooms and then like doing audio overlay on these YouTube generated images. It's pretty cool. I've recorded the hell out of that this El Normo room last night with all these anti-Semites. It was amazing. I've made a lot of videos, but no one watches them because it's like about Israel, Gaza. Nobody cares.
Yeah, and give Burisma documents and not to fire the main prosecutor.
In much
you just
situations. So
you saying bullshit. Like, do you remember when before?
I'm not saying, I'm exposing it from the bullshit.
And what do you want to say? What do you want to say about the Trump calls to Zelensky when Trump was campaigning his second term and he asked Zelensky to publish Burisma docs about Hunter Biden and Joe Biden?
It seems like we we spend so much time discussing American politics, and there are very few Americans actually in the conversation.
Yeah.
You think so?
It's true.
Randy,
Yeah,
Issa,
okay. So the thing
all
is,
these Russian people, random Russian people. It's like,
sorry.
yeah.
It's kind of funny. It's like, because I don't really like African Americans, like, you know, in terms of like maybe attitude or culture, but it always comes down to an individual. You can never say like all blacks are ghetto trash. You're always going to meet an outlier in the bell-shaped curve, and they're always amazing people, maybe better than me. So it's like, you know, it's so, I just love hearing like a really strong black American who's like full of faith and education and intelligence. And they just like totally turn the tables over anyone who's like not an American or who's not a pro-American. Like they're patriots. Like there are black, highly educated patriots in this country who are American Americans, you know? So it's just so funny hearing them like turn the tables over like other people, whether it's domestically or international people.
I saw a meme. I was trying to find it. I should have sent it to you when I saw, or maybe I did send it to you. Did I send you the meme with the bell curve? You know those memes where it's like the bell curve and there's like a moron on the left side and a smart Jedi person on the right-hand side, and they're both saying the same thing, but then in the middle, there's like a true moron who's saying like a dumb thing. I'm not doing a good job of describing it, but basically it's like the moron on the left says, words don't matter none, the truth is the truth. And then in the middle, people are like, what is words? What do you mean by that? What is the meaning of this? And then you go to the right-hand side, and it's like the bell curve has collapsed again, but it's high intelligence. And on the high intelligence, it was like a quote from the Tao Te Ching. It says, like, those who have words, you know, don't talk or something like that. Anyway, it was a John Kitover meme, but I didn't send it to you.
You know that guy Gio on this app, the Korean kid?
Yeah.
The vape smoker. He there was some article that came out yesterday about Lao Tzu and how in that dynasty in China, they essentially reverse engineered society through the Tao Te Ching. And so now he posted that link yesterday, and now he's talking about it. It's just so interesting how many people have never read the Tao Te Ching, but the moment an article comes out and like starts talking about politics and society and government, like people are not talking about it.
The article was probably like, this little-known book shaped Chinese society 4,000 years ago. And then you're reading the article, you're like, oh, this little-known book. Whoa, did you guys ever hear of this obscure book, the Tao Te Ching? And
see, I could create counter propaganda with the Tao Te Ching against China, saying the second most popular book of all time may bring down the Chinese government. You know, like that.
Yeah, that's good. That's creative.
Well, I only could come up with that because of what you just did, because you essentially did like one of these clickbait titles, and I was like, holy shit.
This little-known book shaped Middle Eastern society 6,000 years ago. Have you ever heard of the Bible?
They claim that it is the second most produced book in the world after the Bible.
The Tao? Yeah, it's like the Asian Bible, essentially, isn't it? Or the I Ching. I mean, which is the Tao Te Ching is more popular than the I Ching, probably, I would say.
It's the same thing though, because like it deals with changes. Tao Te Ching is God of Change or Book of Change, and then the I Ching is I Change. So it's the same shit, but it's all just positive neurolinguistic programming. But it's more than that, because it is a book about rulership, and that doesn't just mean rulership of society or the civilization or the empire. It's the rulership of you. I mean, that's what all these people in these rooms don't understand. It's like they don't know they exist, and they're not in charge of their decisions. I don't know. You're kind of a free-spirited person. I mean, I was looking at your YouTube yesterday, and bro, you have 3,000 followers on YouTube. Like, you should just become a live streamer. I mean,
I know, but I was, John, but I don't think that you are really not really recognizing how fucked up I got from the cancellation.
You keep talking about the past as opposed to the now. You don't have anything to fear but fear itself. I'm telling you.
I appreciate that, but I also fear people shooting me with a gun.
You can't. The problem is you have to manage your emotions. I heard you explode in a room yesterday. I was like, holy shit. I was like, I know I got a temper, and I'm like, damn, but I've never heard you actually.
No, I have a problem. Yeah, it's a problem.
I thought you were maybe being facetious, but then I was like, oh damn, he's cracking. He is cracked. He's cracked. He's cracked. You exploded. I was like, holy shit.
I'm telling you, it happens. You're right. It happens.
But see, that's the difference between, you don't understand. I'm recording this shit and putting it into YouTube. Let people go crazy. Let them say terrible things.
No, I'm just saying we all have, like, there is one thing. You crash out in a way that I don't. I don't think that I don't see you getting as angry as me, but you do this goofy, kind of childish trolling thing that I think is funny.
I just want to make fun of people. I don't want to get angry and ruin my mindset. Like, when you start screaming, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck, like, do you know, like, just how useless, you're screaming at a phone.
I'm hurting myself.
You are. You're just, yeah, you're like totally putting yourself on tilt. The whole point is
I'm probably giving myself cancer.
No, you're just no, I'm telling you, you have to understand the principles of the Tanya. Maybe you need to read Tanya more. Like, you have to be more of a sage and a mystic. Sages and mystics and hermits, they don't get angry. They transmute. So that's why I say bootlegging is really like like a hermetic tradition. Like, taking the dumbest things that you hear on this app and monetizing it. And I'm telling you that I recorded Jazzy yesterday in a room, and Goo and all these fucking racist, low IQ, toxic, trailer park trash pieces of shit. And guess what? When you put these pieces of shit into a cartoon and you see them on South Park, you start laughing because you realize, A, you're not wasting your life by listening to them. And B, by transmuting them into cartoons, they become funny because it takes like the personal out of it. It becomes impersonal, and it basically anthropomorphizes these people and reverse engineers them into a product and into a possible way to make money with them. And I wouldn't share a fucking penny with them. Let them sue me. You see what I'm saying? But like, I'm not saying I'm ever going to make this a success, but like, that is one way to essentially reverse engineer these people in the same way that the Tao reverse engineers society and culture. So, you know, you're your own worst enemy. And like, by participating as opposed to like producing, you're fucking yourself. I'm telling you. Like, you have a YouTube channel up. You have me as a resource. I will even send you a burner phone new in a box and a 1-month subscription. Like, I can help you get out from underneath your dandruff problem. And only a bald man can say that.
I hear you. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I need. I think I'm getting there.
Zach, I'm not losing my hair anymore. Do you know that?
What do you mean by that?
Because I'm totally bald.
You lost it all.
I'm in a state where it can't get any worse.
Do you shave it?
Yeah, I shaved my head because there's nothing up there. I have the Dr. Phil thing going on.
Right. That's the way to do it.
I'm just telling you, coming on here to rage is okay, but you have to be more strategic, more tactical.
No, I hear you. I crashed out. It's funny. I mean, I think if you remember, you have heard me act like that before, because I used to do that a lot about 3 years ago.
I can understand. This is a safe space. I'm not like judging you. I'm merely.
No, I don't feel judged.
Yeah, okay,
I don't feel
good.
judged. I feel seen. But I mean, that is part of my insanity complex. Is like, sometimes I can laugh at stupid people and I say, "Oh, we're all bozos on this bus." And sometimes I want to say, you know, like I said to that guy Gary, "Shut the fuck up, Gary. It's Kevin's turn now. Gary, shut up." And it did. You know, when I use that tone of voice, people are like, "Oh, he's insane. Like, we're dealing with a crazy person. Like, this is an insane person."
But see, that room is so crazy. You have to understand that your neurosis and your screaming is created by the toxic, low IQ, dumb people in that room.
Probably true, because I'm probably listening to this retarded shit, and instead of being mature and stoic and turning it off and living my life,
no, you see. This is what I'm doing. I'm processing it. I'm transmuting it. There is no reason to listen to it unless you're bottling it and putting it back into a package to redistribute, which is another cell phone or another platform. It has got you.
Have you seen that? The only thing that would make, I know that we both have created advice for each other. I think that's part of what can make a good working relationship.
Yeah.
We can call each other higher. You already have inspired me in several ways, and your magic is working. So I just ask, keep. Don't give up on me. But what I would say for you is I'm going to keep encouraging you to make shorter clips. And I want to ask you, have you seen this Twitter or X handle? It's on x.com, and the account name is I Find Retards.
No, I haven't seen it.
It's kind of a funny account, and all they do is find retards, and that's basically what your account is. It's like listen to morons, or it's like sliceofhumanity.com, or it's like rawhuman.com, or something like that. And it's these clips of Jazzy, or even me. It's like a clip of me like yelling at the top of my lungs. You're like 5 seconds, boom, raw human,
Yeah, these things are like labors of love, and it really is art. And it's so human, it's so manual. It's very difficult to automate this thing.
It's almost like a form of photography. I mean, candid photography will capture a raw human on the subway, and you don't even know who it is. You just snapped their photo. You're kind of doing that with audio.
It is audio, and the most amazing thing is like sometimes I feel like I'm blind because I'm amazing. There's 2 people, there's 5 people, 6 people watching, 8 people watching us on YouTube. I don't know what made that live stream have so many viewers, but it was running all night long. And I was Zach, because we were talking about the Dao De Jing. I've been playing the Dao De Jing ASMR version all night, like 8 hours when I go to sleep.
I heard it this morning. I thought, oh shit, he's doing it. I actually listened to it a bit on my way to work at like 5 a.m.
Holy shit. Wow. 5 a.m. That's really early.
Well, no, it was more like 6 a.m., but it was early.
Yeah. When you don't have a job or work to do, the most important job or work to do is go to the gym. Because if you can't even pull that off and you don't even have a job to go to, like, you're a total piece of shit.
That's true. That's very true.
I tried to go to the gym last night, but my car was like fucked up, and I was like, oh my god, I cannot drive this thing to the gym. I was like, I'm gonna have to take it straight to the fucking mechanic tomorrow morning. So I got to go over there shortly, drop this car off. Keep forgetting about it. Anyways, this is Low IQ Dumb People Talking About Nothing, Wasting Time, which is technically nothing more than an ESL room for international people. A lot of atheists, to tell you the truth. Listening to atheists makes me want to become a devout theist. Not like a dogmatic, insane person who has to spend all his time like in a church or something, or with people who are observing, because...
Well, you're right. It makes me fear hell. Like, the more I listen to atheists, the more afraid of hell.
But hell is now.
I become.
Hell is now. And there are, the thing is, if you get angry, you're in hell. That's really what hell is.
Did you see Defending Your Life? We've talked about this.
No.
Have we talked about it? You haven't seen it, and we haven't talked about it?
Let's just be now, in the present.
All right. No more movies. No questions. No movies.
Yes, Dr. Diego. No, Dr. Diego, tell us about your favorite movie, and then tell us about how you don't have the stamina to watch your favorite movie. It's a joke. I don't know. There's a lot of YouTubers. Oh, you know why I think there's a lot of YouTubers now watching us? Because I started changing all my YouTubes from Subscribe Now to the meme movie or meme movies. It seems like people are responding more positively to the term meme and images like my PTR here. And this image and all the videos on my YouTube now are all just AI generated from Gemini within the YouTube app itself, in the green screen function, I want to show you how to do what I'm doing because Zach, you can.
That sounds actually really, yeah, that sounds quite interesting.
Yeah, let me pin a link and show you some of my recent work, as opposed to talking about Dr. Diego's favorite movie list. As a producer, director, troll extraordinaire, comedian, actor, singer, artist. Oh, let me see if I can even find it. Okay, I'll just show you this YouTube account. Oh, you're going to love this, Zach. It's called Black People, the Meme Movie. And see, this is why I say Jazzy has value, but not in the sense of just like me live streaming myself. You have to add a second layer other than my big bald head. It's just not enough. We need to match what you're listening to what you're seeing, which is essentially South Park. So click the link above and you're going to listen to Jazzy and Goo talk about race and Dominicans and this and that, and you'll realize that it is low IQ dumb people talking about nothing, wasting time. However, in the setting of a YouTube channel that could actually get viewers, they just become actors doing a voiceover. And it's the funniest thing when you take out the fact that you're wasting your time listening to them and you're essentially applying them to a voiceover cartoon. You're like, this could have some real value. I have access to free voice actors all day long. Jazzy is a voice actress, but she's so fat, stupid, and lazy. And all she wants to do is the cheapest, easiest thing, which is click a fucking button and run her fat fucking mouth. She's never going to create a YouTube channel where she does voiceovers. Imagine if she had a cartoon voiceover show on YouTube. It could be big. She wouldn't even have to use profanity, So this is why smart people take dumb people and create intelligent things with dumb people. This is the whole essence of the Tao, is to reverse engineer or to flip-flop or to transpose. Andy Warhol called it the blotted line. He would do like a real good drawing and then press it. And then the blot is essentially the higher quality product because it makes it look artistic. It's like faded. So I'm just saying, putting these fucking pieces of shit where they belong, which is a genie back in the bottle. Like, dude, I'm telling you, Clown House is not a total waste of your time if you actually use the people's voices. You don't have to worry about getting sued. You think somebody down in some fucking trailer park is going to be like, that's my motherfucking voice on YouTube. I want my money. Call me up a lawyer. It ain't going to happen, Zach. You don't have to worry about it. You can go on with your life as quick as you can go on with it. Because a lot of these people on this app, they're just going to disappear. Trust me. They won't be here for long. No one can sustain coming here every day for 4 years talking about nothing, being dumb, unless they're on a free tit. They're already getting paid by the government because Jazzy is on Social Security disability, and so is her daughter, and she pulling down $2,800 a month from the government. That's how she can run her mouth all braiding hair on my YouTube channel. Anyways, click the link above, subscribe to that YouTube account.
Yeah, I saw it. I wonder if you can make a video. Can you make these claymation people?
They move a little bit. Like I can. It's just not. I can show you how I do it, and what you could. It just requires an extra step, and it's just too much work to do that.
It's actually really clever, to be honest. Just because the design is so simple. I'm just looking at it and it's great because you put on the audio, and then is the image did you just find it somewhere or did you?
No, I created that with a prompt.
That's sweet. So
yeah.
This is so simple in design. It's great.
I know, isn't it? Yeah. This is the prompt.
Was your prompt angry black people wasting time
no,
talking about nothing?
No, this is the prompt. 50 black people memes arguing with memes in a meme world. That word meme seems to generate these humans or these, whatever. But that using the word meme in the prompt, I'm like, I can't believe it makes a better image by using the word meme. It's very strange, but it also creates the image in my PTR here. It actually takes the popular memes like the Shiba Inu or the frog or the angry cat. It actually generates the coolest pictures and memes using the term meme. So I have realized that the term meme really is a special word. I mean, it's memetic, it's mnemonics, it is metaphysics, it is a lot. Meme is a very powerful word and not one that shouldn't be discounted. It should be used all the time. And so like I want to create like a meme news network, a meme advertising network, a meme publishing business, a meme advertising business, and really use the term meme in my communication all the time. And if a partner or a client is refusing to use the term meme with me, I'll just say you're not memeing enough. I mean, memeing. And what meme really means is me. Me. That's what it is. It's like pure vanity, pure narcissism. Me. You know, it is a Hintergedanken, which is the hidden meaning behind the symbol or the image or the communication. Memes are so powerful, and technically everything is a meme. It's because all communication is hypnosis. Essentially, all memes are hypnosis, and everybody on this profile is like a meme NPC. Meme NPC. Trump is a meme NPC. Zelensky is a meme NPC. Everything is a meme. It sounds ridiculous, but I'm going with it. I mean, it's really pushing the boundaries of the term, but it doesn't make a difference because all I'm trying to do is generate art. So art is also the other magic word, ART, or art, or work of art, or artwork, the great work. It's art. And it's so annoying because Elon Musk is technically an artist too. And Adrian Dittman is his art. Elon Musk is his art. Now, should we spend $300 billion flying fucking robots to Mars so we can put it on YouTube? You do realize that going to Mars is actually just an art project. That's how fucking conditioned we are, that we think everything is like for some kind of GDP or economic, data. It's not. It's technically we're all just creating art all the time. And it's like, once you grasp that, Zach, you will realize that your inhibitions to do what I'm doing is really just fear. You're afraid. You think you're afraid of some.
That's what I'm saying. I'm afraid.
Well, you think some leftist is going to come out of the woodwork and whack you. That's not what's going to happen. You have to tone down. You can never become the Incredible Hulk. Never make Hulk angry. Because then bad things happen. He goes on a rampage. So you have to realize that technically your art is like a therapy. And it's therapeutic for other people. As long as you don't get angry, you have to bring joy and balance and love to your art. And when you do that, you transform, and then you transform your audience. And then you have like some type of commercial viability. But that's what none of these people in these rooms are doing. None of them are capturing the art. None of them are doing any kind of overlay process or transfer process. And they're all just stuck in an infinite time loop communication. And they're all eating their own tails, or they're eating somebody else's tail and they're eating their tail. It's just sick. It's, as Freddie Roosevelt likes to say, get your lick back. Everybody's just technically doing a disgusting lick back. I hope that's helpful. This is like my morning meditation hypnosis therapy. You know how I do this. I need you, though. Like, to go to Issa's room, I just want to record them being dumb, wasting their time. We got this guy who was just arguing with Andre the Giant, the genius. He has no vision. Welcome, whoever the fuck you are.
Well, I will tell you, I don't even know if I should tell you this, I should just keep it to myself.
Can you not read my name? Zach,
I'll just say unmute.
Как дела? Я хочу тебе, я тебя люблю. Я хочу интернета, я хочу самолет.
Денязит, капали, каплейхас.
Give me more money. Go fucking work and give me more money. If you don't have money,
Is that an American?
No, that's his Zelensky impersonation.
Give me more money. Why don't nice tanks Abrams there? Give it to me.
When he was meeting with the president, he goes, "Why don't you give us more money and bring up our air defense systems? Putin is using ballistic.
Give me everything you have. Give me your niggers in your country, so how are they gonna serve me?
Why don't you give us nuclear-powered submarine with Trident missile system, and we will fight the war to feed. We will defeat our enemy Russia with nuclear-tipped weapons."
That motherfucker asked for Tomahawk. He said, we're gonna attach them to our planes.
It's a tragedy because, like, do you know how many American advisors are watching these kids get murdered?
Fucking shit to launch them out. What the fuck are you talking about? He's fucking delusional.
Zach, hold on a second, Dr. Putin. What were you going to say, Zach?
I don't remember.
You were going to say, I don't know if I should say this, but...
I was just going to tell you something about my life. I was just going to say, Rewild Maine received a nice donation from a complete stranger down in Florida who appreciates my mission, and it was very nice to receive such a donation.
Oh, lovely. That's great. Yeah, man, I mean, when you get a nice wire transfer come in and it came out of the thin blue air, you're like, praise God. Can't believe it.
Praise G.
Yeah. I mean, I hate atheists. I hate anti-Zionist Jew hate pieces of shit. I mean, you know, if Kamala would have won, Zach, I am almost sure that I would have done Aliyah. I am almost sure I would have gone to Israel. I would rather die fighting in Israel than live in this country if Kamala Harris was president. I would have just gone full Zionist, learned Hebrew, adapted to Israel, and left this country forever if Kamala actually won. It would have been so horrific and disastrous.
And would you learn to bite off babies' dicks with your mouth?
No, you Jew-hating piece of shit. That's why you hire a moil, you fucking idiot.
I thought it is like
They don't bite off babies' dicks, you fucking big
what they do. I've seen the photos.
They suck it with their mouth.
Wow, they suck it out.
No, they use a tube, you fucking idiot. They use a tube. They don't even touch.
Yeah, nowadays they don't touch. Only that one video of that one guy I saw do it.
They just jerk.
Listen, can I just say something to you?
Yes, my man.
Do you understand that according to science, they have proven in a lab that human saliva does have antiseptic properties, so that
antisemitics?
Nope. I know that you're an ESL and I'm a free English teacher, but there's a difference between antiseptic and anti-Semitic. So you can look up septic. It's like toxic. It's related to, there's a disease called sepsis. Sepsis of the liver. But yes, humans, I know, I'm just a free Wikipedia. Basically, I'm just teaching for free right now, so I'm going to go on mute because I am the joke. It's a self-roast. I'm currently roasting myself, and I'm going to go ahead and do it up. I hope you have enjoyed listening to this.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
See, I think with that reframing, it just, Zach, it really puts you in a much better center point position when you reframe everything as essentially you're getting suckered by all these ESL candidates who come in here that want to learn how to speak English. That's what I really love about the low IQ dumb talk about nothing, waste time in an ESL room with international people on this app is, you know, I don't even.
What the fuck you think that I'm like, I speak good English, like, what the fuck you talking about?
Well, I know you.
The word antiseptic?
Yeah, sarcophagus. I know this word.
Sarcophagus.
See, you know, anyways, but our theory is whatever your name is. What is your name? How do I say it? Ripke Gimislav. Oh, he just goes by Mr. Vlad Putin.
It means rare mineral Slav. Like it literally translates as this.
I like your PTR, by the way. It's very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I love, like, I have heard Andre many times. Do you know that Andre speaks with Elon Musk? I don't know if he works for him, but Andre.
Who is Andre?
Who is Andre? No, the Andre on this app, the fucking the reptile.
He's a Ukrainian, isn't he?
Yeah.
That motherfucker I was talking to?
Yeah. He talks to Elon Musk on X,
he's
literally.
He's a retard. Fuck him. Like, he's a retard.
I know he's a retard. I know.
Compared to me.
I'm just bringing it up that I was really surprised that in an Adrian Dittman space, Andre was talking to Elon, and he was being just as annoying there as he is here because he has this Ukrainian war bent, and he was getting into it with Elon Musk, and Elon Musk just fucking shut him down and insulted him, and it was beautiful to watch. But I don't know if he works with Elon. Ubrin Sessia is here and wants to say something.
I don't think that Elon would allow anyone with this kind of IQ to work with him.
Maybe, maybe not. But either way, I talked to Andre on this app. I was like, Andre, I can't believe you're talking to Elon.
Some of them. He also has banned a religion that is mainly linked to Russia. He's banned a language. He's banned I don't know, like
banning a language doesn't make it.
He canceled elections
That's quite extreme.
He's into a year.
I love the way you say dictator.
Hold on. He's into a year.
Yeah, Princessia. I mean, I already have my own ESL room running, so no reason to pipe in another ESL room. Okay, Dr. Putin, is there anything else you want to contribute to this low IQ dumb room talking about nothing, wasting time in an ESL room for international English speakers?
Do you want me to?
Yeah, I'm going to give you like a couple more seconds if you want to say anything to the room, because otherwise I'm about to take some action.
Fuck me in the ass, please.
F you in the ass? Okay, that's beautiful. Thanks for that wonderful poetry.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Zach, any other comments, questions, concerns, ideas, or opinions as we embark on this glorious voyage on the, what is it, March 4th? 5th? Yeah, March 5th, 2025. Big day. March 5th is a big day historically. Beware the tides of March. Oh, Zach, I had this chick over at my house the other night and we were reading the Tao Te Ching, but I have this like really cheap version of it. It's like beautifully printed book. It looks beautiful, but it is the worst translation you've ever read. And there's spelling errors. It's like out of China and it is just so fucked up. I was like, holy shit, this is terrible. Anyways, I thought it was so funny because there are so many beautiful translations and then there are like really bad translations, totally cheap. Close, but just...
I have a question, Mr. Now.
Yes?
A few days ago, I was in a room filled with black folks. It was something around 200 speakers there, like people there listening. And they are very much into, first of all, conspiracy. And the second of all,